Hey guys, so let's continue exploring Kwala Intel. So on the platform, I was going through a couple of things, and as we discussed, there's this option of sectors. So sectors is basically all the basically similar data types are curated and the sectors are created, which is kind of a easy resource or some easy intent for us to continue working on Kwala Intel. So as a scroll below, there's this complete different uh, dedicated sector on stablecoins. So as we all know, stablecoins is a digital copy of the US dollar. So every USD is basically every coin has the real-time value of what the dollar is. So $1 is one stablecoin. The most common of them, as we can see, is USDC. That is $1. USDT is also the most common ones in the industry. Then the big companies have their own stable coins as well. So Ripple, a big fintech company, has their own stable coin. So these are the stable coins, and like there are many companies who are having this. Even PayPal, the big the payment portals who specializes in cross-border payments and all. So even they have their own USD, own stable coin. So now that the stable coins have the same value, let's see how Kwala Intel compares them and which stablecoin it suggests me to invest and put my money in. So the challenging part will be that even though they have the same volume, on what criteria, the same value rather, on what criteria does Kwala Intel compare them? So let's see. Uh, I want. Okay, so let's do it this way. As all the stable coins have the same value that of a dollar, compare the stable coins and suggest me the best stable coin to invest in, along with the reason and comparison. Okay, comparison. So let's see on what criteria does Kwala Intel compare them, differentiate them. Because more or less, as we discussed, the stable coin is all equivalent to the US dollar. Every stable coin has a value more or less in point difference, but it is equivalent to the one US dollar. So let's see what stable coin Kwala Intel suggests and how does it come to that conclusion. Okay, so it's thinking, yeah, the intent is processed. It's thinking to generate a proper curated response. Okay, so I'm really hoping USDC and USDT being the most common and the most used stable coins. So somewhere around that there will be a suggestion to put my money in. Let's see what Kwala Intel is about to say. And I'm also curious what criteria it compares: the liquidity pool, the market volume, the pumps, the dumps, number of transactions. So there are many criteria which can be compared, and I'm really curious which criteria Kwala Intel uses to go ahead. Okay, it's still thinking. Okay, the stable coin kill sheet. Okay, let's as expected, it's USDC, USDT, die. It's still generating the response. Let's wait. So as we discussed, it started with USDC, USDT, TUSD, alpha take. USDC is the place. So great. So the top curated stable coins which it is recommending is starting with T. Then it has given me all its info: regulation, the issuer, cash, DeFi yields, the security around which the coin works, everything, followed by USDT, 800 pound gorilla. So USDT, the more or less it's like $0.999 and USDC is exact at $1. So this is the market trend of these two stable coins. And even die. It is decentralized but not risk free. Okay, so this looks risky, and historically solid is somewhere around $1, and it's maintained by, issued by security. Everything is properly like described by Kwala Intel. And then the comparison. So the token Frax. So not a stable coin anymore, it's a lottery ticket. Okay, so this was stable coin which was at $1, but now it's down to $0.23. USDD. Okay, slow. It's based on Tron blockchain, Tron infrastructure. It's also stable coin. The graveyard we are talking about. So these are the risks. These are where the downfall will happen. TUSD. It's also tiny market, not worth the yield. So these are the risky tokens where, like it's a dump, the graveyard, as the name says. So yeah, let's skip this. And Koala strongly recommends me Alpha Take as USDC is the play. USDC is the most safest option to put my money in as of now, and USDC is the most the most used token. So it's quite reliable. It's quite in use. It's already on chain. Like thousands of transactions around USDC are happening globally, even more than that. So yeah, like Kwala Intel has given me proper curated comparison between the stable coins, even though they have the same value. But considering the rest of the criterias, it strongly recommends to put me to. So USDC it is. So thanks for this Kwala Intel. This was really helpful.